Oh, you're very welcome back. Derek is in beautiful Cahersabeen in County Kerry this morning.
Yes, he's soaking up the peace and tranquility.
How are you getting on, Derek?
Well, I don't know about peace and tranquility, guys, because we're on the Sky Rope Bridge here. We've landed down at Kells House and Garden, down on the Ivor Peninsula, beautiful part of the country here in County Kerry. Billy Alexandra is back with us. Billy, good morning to you.
Good morning, Derek. Welcome to Kells Bay.
Yeah, and the rain has held off, which is
Just
good.
about. Bit of mist coming, but that's lovely for the ferns. They love it.
All good. Now, tell us about, before we get into the gardens itself, we have 60-acre property here. Talk us through the house and how the history of the house.
The house was originally a hunting lodge. The Blenner Hassett family from Ballyseedy, just outside Tralee, used to own it. They owned it for about 100 years, and then another English family owned it, a Scotsman, and then the Germans, who I bought it from in 2006. And all of them added something to the garden at different times.
I mean, we've got some gorgeous drone shots there of the house itself. The location of the house is incredible, right?
Absolutely. About 20 years ago, I was looking for a slightly bigger garden from what I have in Leopardstown. And I had a sort of a mental tick list of all the things I wanted, and this exceeded all my expectations.
This popped up and you said, this is for me.
I had to do it.
You had to do it. Now, moving on to the property itself, we have 60 stunning acres set here just along the Atlantic coast.
Yeah, so this garden fits in with my ethos of gardening. Rewilding is very popular at the moment, but we will call it Robinsonian garden. So we're trying to get some. You can see the tree ferns that we saw earlier in the primeval forest, how they've naturalised over 100 years. And now it's one of the biggest naturalised collections in the Northern Hemisphere. But other plants we're putting in could be a primula, it could be any kind of plant. We're trying to encourage them to naturalise and take the baddies out.
You were telling me that this is one of the largest collections in the Northern Hemisphere. How long did it take to put together?
Nature did it. So nature started doing it about in the 1890s when the first tree ferns were planted in the Ladies' Wall Garden. And we now have the mother tree fern, which is quite popular because that was the tree fern that would have sent the spore, the seed of a fern, out onto the acidic beds out of the back, and it just populated itself.
We also have shots of that gorgeous waterfall, and in fact that waterfall is man-made.
Yes. Shh. Top secret. So we have the water coming down from the Gillicuddy Reeks all the time. It never stops. So we diverted a pipe for about 800 metres into our Gunnera pond, which we saw earlier with the pterodactyl above it, and then we just pushed the water over. So it's gravity fed, and it goes back into Kells Bay and on to Dingle Bay, and on it goes.
But a gorgeous addition to the gardens.
Absolutely. It's very, very atmospheric, very therapeutic, just sitting underneath it.
Now, I've been walking around with you for the last hour and a half. I mean, it kind of feels like Jurassic Park, and in fact you've got loads of dinosaur sculptures around the gardens.
Yeah, now the dinosaur sculptures are from dead trees, so obviously trees fall down in the storms. We've very bad storms here, and when it falls down, we've Nathan, who's a fantastic sculptor from Skibbereen, that does them for us. And so every time a tree comes down, we say, hey Nathan, would you come up and I'll conceptualise, and he delivers in spades.
So you've got T-Rexes, you've got pterodactyls, you've got alligators.
We've got it all, which is a nice little twist for the family visitor who wants to, persuade the children to come, but they love it.
Now we're going to pop over here and say hello to Greg, because Greg, you are the head gardener here. A big amount of work to look after 60 acres.
Yes, we're sometimes working hard, and
How many people are working with you?
we're working on a 3-person here.
Okay, and there's a big focus here on sustainability, right?
Yes, and the garden is more natural, so we maintain only some parts of there. We're keeping the place for more natural.
Yeah,
so
a natural habitat. Of course, you're all the way from Poland. What part?
North.
North, and your good lady wife all the way from Uganda. Who your daughter's name is?
Kelsey.
Yeah, give her a little wave there. Good
Yeah,
morning
hello.
to you. Nice and early this morning. As we were talking there, Billy, a massive focus on sustainability here.
Absolutely. So we wouldn't say we're fully organic, but we try to be as sustainable as we can. As I said before, it's areas for rewilding we approve, and Robinsonian, letting the plants naturalise themselves. And so I think I was saying to you earlier, it might take us 3 years to go around all the different parts of the gardens, but in the meantime, people are enjoying them.
Absolutely. Before we let you go, we cannot but mention your gold medal at the Chelsea Flower Show. Tell us about this.
Well, I started Chelsea in 2018, my first attempt, and I got what was known as a silver gilt medal, and unfortunately that wasn't the gold I desired. So I went back in 2021 and I got a gold in Hampton Court, and then I got a gold in Chelsea, and then in 2023 I got the gold and I got the best in show. So
The best in show, which
yes,
is an incredible
absolutely.
achievement. And you're back judging this year as well.
I'm back judging as an RHS judge this year,
Okay,
yes.
best of luck with that. Where can we find out more online?
Kellsbay.ie.
.ie. So there we have it, guys. We're in, Tommy, I hope your gardens are up to scratch because Billy is coming to pay a visit. Is that right, Billy?
Yes.
Back to you guys in studio.
I know, a gold medal in the Chelsea Show Show.
Best in show.
Unbelievable. Congratulations, Billy. That's absolutely incredible.
The ferns are so beautiful. Anyway, I think that's absolutely gorgeous. It's like tropical,
Wish my garden
fantastic.
had looked like that.